Hard PSLE math question. And the question goes, in figure 1, PQRS is a rectangular piece of paper. Then, after 6 identical triangles are cut out from the paper, the remaining paper is shown in figure 2. The perimeter of figure 2 is 54 centimeter longer than the perimeter of figure 1. What is the perimeter of each triangle? So in this case, we need to find the perimeter of each triangle. If you were to zoom it in, then you see that one triangle actually have two parts. The first one is the base highlighted in red, and the second part is the legs. So why we call it the legs? Because it looks like a leg from a person. So let's focus on the base of the triangle. So if you were to see in this rectangle, there are actually one base, two base, and three base from the breadth of the rectangle. So we're going to write three base, and how long or what's the length of this three base? It is 15 centimeters. So one base will actually be pretty straightforward, 5 centimeters. So now we know the first part, which is the base, which is 5. Now the second part is we want to get the legs of this triangle. So in order for us to get the leg in the in order for us to get the legs, can you guess how many legs are there in figure 2? So if you were to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, there are 6 legs. So in the question, it also says the perimeter of figure 2 is 54 centimeter longer than the perimeter of figure 1. So in this case, we actually can create a simple equation where figure 2 is equal to figure 1 plus 54. So from here, we actually can get the parameters from figure 1 and figure 2. Let's get from figure 1 because it's pretty straightforward. Basically, we just add 15 plus 25 and 50 and 25, and this will give us 80. So figure 1 parameter is 80. What about figure 2? So figure 2 parameter, we need to include the 6 legs. And then we also need to include the lengths of the rectangle, which is basically just 25 and 25. And then this will give us the equation 6 legs plus 50. So from here, we know that from the equation figure 2 is equal to figure 1 plus 54. We just swap in the values and it will be equal to 6 legs plus 50 equal to 80 plus 54. So if you were to just, calculate one leg will just be equal to 14. So now we know one leg is equal to 14. Then we will know the perimeter of the triangle, which is 19. And that's how you solve this hard PSLE math question.